Konnichiwa, what's up, and welcome back to a new episode of 1BitHeart. Probably the last one. We're in the postgame, and we kind of befriended everyone and unlocked this thing. Yeah, the bonus story. So let's go with it. Oh, let's see. It's like the beginning of the game. But this is MISANE, right? Yeah, it's MISANE. Chapter XXX. MISANE MIKOTO cannot unravel. It's morning. I'm simply no good at waking early. I should hurry to see father. I fear he'll be upset with me. Okay. Good morning, father. Morning, MISANE. What's worried you'd never wake up? How are you faring? Body temperature, blood pressure, and also is normal. Good. So, about the plans for today. Right. First time overseas for you, MISANE. Yes, sir. I'm scared of getting seasick. Don't fret it. Not as bad as you'd think. Yes. And Nanase will be coming too. Father. I'm not keen on him. Oh, it's so frivolous. I can't get a hold. Well, I agree with you there. Then what's the meaning of all this friendliness between you two as of late? My father knows, MISANE. You've been going to town outside of work plenty. Yes, that's true. State your reasons. Because I like Nanase. That grown man who still wears a headphone like rabbit ears? Don't let appearances deceive you. I believe that's something you're always saying. That's when it comes to criminals. Unacceptable. I will not accept. Even if the features change it, Nanase and my father don't seem able to get along any better. Oh! So now we are in the changed future. So Mikado fixed the time machine alright. Oh, it's already time. We must hurry, father. Come on. Right. Let's depart at once. After taking the time machine to the future, I woke up in my bed as if nothing had happened. The Nanase who I thought had come with me was gone. I suspect that Nanase vanished during the trip. He had told me as much before we left. Even my memories of that prior Nanase will eventually vanish shortly. While the new future Nanase has important duties regarding to master program, his abnormal cheer seems rather different from before. Just too cheery, or at least it seems abnormal to me. Oh, MISANE-chan! Good morning, Nanase. When did you arrive? Oh, about 3 hours early or so? That's very early. Really? Just thinking about going abroad with MISANE-chan made me get up early like a grade schooler before a trip. Oh, hello there. Apologies for the long absence. Best regards for these next few days together. Let's hope. I'll throw you overboard if you do anything amiss. Oh boy. You know I'm too much of a coward to handle such scary remarks, sir. Father, we're off. Ah, sheesh. Your father's aura seems more impenetrable than ever, Miss Anne-chan. It's because you're being so clingy, Nanase. But honestly, hasn't it been a little much lately? You don't like it? Not exactly that. I'm just a Miss Anne-chan fan. I don't understand whatsoever. Let us go. The boat will depart without us. Okay. This isn't your room, Nanase. Well, aren't you lonely? Oh, well, jokes aside. Your dad will tear me apart if he found out. So keep it a secret. It's certainly true. Man, what a good view. It's my first time overseas too. I'm a little uneasy, but it's sure exciting. The purpose of this trip is to share information with the Overseas Master Program people, correct? Yeah, I'm thinking someday there can be nearly one in every country, all working independently. It's safer with 2 people than 1, and 3 than 2. But it's all still in the planning stages, so there's a lot of coming and going to be done. Can you speak any foreign languages? Nope, not at all. Though I can understand people. Please, don't use that ability too much. It puts a burden on your body, doesn't it? I mean, apparently, but I'm not conscious of it. The numbers just pop out on their own, so that's fine, right? I wouldn't exactly call that fine. Hey, there's a pool over there. How about you go swimming, Miss Anne-chan? I did not bring a swimsuit. It looks like you can loan one out. What are you after? I was just thinking how I've never seen you in a swimsuit. And I expect you never will. Oh. That was quite a sound. Was that next door? I thought I heard a yell too. An argument, perhaps? What a terrible thought. Why would you come on the sea just to fight? Shouldn't you get back to your room? Father told me he would come by after he'd finished sorting the luggage. Can't I just hide under the bed? Anyone can sense your presence, Nanase. Okay. I should take it easy, I suppose. Did you get our bag sorted? Yes, Father. I've done my part. Did you hear a loud sound earlier? Yes, I did. It sounded like perhaps yelling. I'll bet it's the very same guy who was making a ruckus in the Grand Hall. A ruckus in the hall? Yeah, said he was a magazine writer or editor. He was doing an interview and it turned into an argument. So he was going around taking out his anger. A savage fellow then. The guards got him quick though. It's still not pleasant. I hope we can arrive at our destination without incident. Father? Just had a bad feeling. Stop that, please. Your instincts are always spot on. Right. MISANE, don't leave your room unless there is something important, and keep the door locked tight. I understand. Don't let anyone but me inside. Especially that rabbit dirt. It will be fine. He can be quite overbearing. I suppose it's to be expected for his line of work. But I do have a bad feeling myself. Indeed, I just can't calm down. Father may have said not to go out, but I will feel much safer with Nanase. What's the matter? Oh, Miyumi! Yo! Big Miyumi! Somebody's dead! Big Miyumi! Wait, what about someone like Miyumi? I mean, cause Nanashi probably remembers Misane, but what about the rest of them? Okay, man, calm down. Step away from the crime scene and take some deep breaths. My we have police on board, so I'll call for them, understood? Do not go inside no matter what. How many years has it been since you've done a direct investigation, Father? Well, not much choice in the open sea. Shouldn't be that rusty, I hope. Already dead. The cause of death was a fast-acting poison. Time of death was 21 minutes, 58 seconds ago. The room is a mess, but no visible wounds in the body. I see a partially eaten sponge cake on the table. I wonder, could the sponge cake have been poisoned? Yes, there's a small quantity on the surface which matches the poison detected in the victim's body. I'm also curious about this memo pad. There's a name written on it. Natsukage. So, Orkun is here as well. We've done a scan of the room. One thing feels amiss. What? The doorknob to this room. It only has one set of fingerprints. And they are not the victims. Alright, let's compare with the passenger's fingerprint data. Yes. Oh. You alright? I'm sorry. This room is just so disorderly. Well, be careful. Yes. And here is Big Natsukage. I'm busy, you know. You can't say such things to the police, you big ignoramus. Where did you learn a word like that? Oh, I guess now Miyumi is fully fluent on Japanese. Sorry to bother you. We just figured we needed to talk. About what then? I am Tokai Mikoto. As my daughter, they'll tell you, I'm with the police. State your names and professions. Natsukage, athlete. I'm an interpreter. Miyumi Claire no Mizuki. Oh! Oh! Natsukage is a player of Sky Sea Run. He's headed to a tournament overseas, so he boarded. Yes, he aborted this boat. Understood. And it's Natsukage who found the victim. Yeah, but I had a fight with him earlier. Miyumi told me to go apologize, and when I got back... A fight? Do cops bring their kids to work these days? True. She's my daughter. But while still an apprentice, her conjectural and reasoning abilities are superb. Don't underestimate her. Okay, so they don't remember her. To keep the timeline consistent, of course I have to be written out of the past. but this still feels a bit depressing. I am MISANE MIKOTO. Could I ask for further detail about this fight you had? Met him around noon to have an interview. His attitude pissed me off, so it became an argument. Was that what that loud sound was? The victim going out and throwing a fit in the hole? Hey Natsukage, Miyomi. It's been a while. Oh, Nanashi, yes, about 2 years. Also, they kept contact for 6 years, that's good. I had a feeling you'd be here. Nothing good ever happened with you around. Stop treating me like a bringer of death, please. You know him? Can't stay away from him. So what's the point you're getting at anyway? The doorknob to the victim's room had your fingerprints on it, Natsukage. So you think I'm the killer? Or Natsukage? No, not necessarily. Your fingerprints were the only ones, Natsukage, and only on the outside doorknob. It's clearly unusual, isn't it? It implies that the prints may have been wiped once. I wouldn't do that. I was doing all I could just to keep from getting so pissed I punched him out. I see. Could we hear about this in more detail? Wouldn't it be faster to just check the passenger's memories with the master program or whatever? The master program isn't perfect. A skilled enough engineer can falsify that data. Will you talk? Fine, I guess. Thank you very much. You're trying to do the questioning yourself. Are you sure about that? Dad, you're being a little overprotective. Leave some of it to MISANE-chan, please. You have no right to call me that. Scary. Nanase, quiet down. As an apprentice, I need more practice, so could you let me handle at least a little? Sure, fine. If you're at a loss for anything, ask me. This is the information we have at present. You should skim through it. Thank you very much. So, talking time? Time to start questioning. Is it just me, or are you a little nervous? Nana said you will know who the culprit is right away, wouldn't you? Well, yes, but my words aren't evidence. I can't prove that the world I see is the real thing. I'd like to try and do my part whether you use your powers or not. Then you need to get some clear evidence. Maybe even I can help you out with that much. I see, I'll do my best. Yeah. Now check the info your dad gave you. Fast-acting poison. And while there was signs of a fight, the body wasn't injured. Okay, good luck. Firstly, Natsukage, you came to this room to be interviewed by the victim. Right. And then it escalated into an argument. How exactly did that come to pass? He just had such a heavy-handed attitude. Bluntly asking about all this unrelated stuff, and the way he laughed was gross. Unrelated? Like, you know what you recall behind your back and stuff with this stupid grin on his face. Think I care? The apple water orca, wasn't it? It's salmonado. No, sharknado. I don't get it one bit. Doesn't even sound cool at all. Sounds like the title of a B-movie. I suppose it's irrelevant. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The thing is... Uh-huh. I'd like to confirm what you just said. You and the victim had an argument, correct? Yeah. Then will you know anything about the disorderly state of this room? He's probably the type who doesn't clean up. Natsukage! What? I've been with you for many years, so I know you just lie. Will you elaborate? Sure. I just misspoke a little. I insulted him, and don't ask me to repeat what it was. Then, he started throwing things at me. Things? I got worried that if I caused any trouble here, it'd reflect on my appearance at the tournament, so I just threw out some insults and left. That's the truth. Why did you not say that? You get all overly worried, asking if I was hurt or whatever. Natsukage! What did he throw at you? A hat, a cushion, a ring, a memo pad, a scarf, and he kicked over a desk. Think that's it. That's a rather impressive memory. Because Natsukage's insidious. Insidious. Shut up. Can you elaborate? Sure. Please don't tell any more lies. I'll be careful. So the messy room is due to the victim throwing things. Was there anything else of note about him? Well, I kinda thought the way he ate was filthy. Oh yeah, he was taking notes. Said he writes about everyone he meets. As an editor, I'm sure he met many people too. I don't know, seemed like he'd be easy to hate. Do you know what he wrote in his notes? Let's see, I think it was more than just my name at least. Are you referring to this memo pad here? Oh, that's... No, that's not it. At least, I'm pretty sure the one I saw had another name written on it. Another? That would mean at least one more person visited the victim's room before his death. Probably. You said he threw a memo pad at you. Shall we look around? Here it is. You're awfully well prepared. I just figured it'd be necessary. I didn't give you permission to enter the crime scene. Man, I'm studying up on this stuff too. Can't I be a temporary apprentice or something? I won't recognize it. Stop it, you two. There's not a single page with anyone else's name on this memo pad. Are you sure this is the one he used? Yeah, that was it. Then it's very likely someone else is involved. Do you have any ideas? I don't know. The whole interview was sort of brought up and decided before I even got on board. Well, what now? It will take a while to examine all the passengers on this ship. There aren't any surveillance cameras around the room. Talk about insecure. Do we just have to hope for a clue? That will be rough, but let's make it a little simpler. Simpler? The last thing the victim Mr. Kawano ate should be on his desk. This is sponge cake. Yes, this sponge cake is unique to this cruise, and each one is individually made. As I recall, when you order food, you can have a worker bring it to your room. That's right. Then we'll investigate any workers who interacted with Mr. Kawano. I'm going then. I'll call them to my room. Room 103. Come when you've got the info. Please do. What should we do? Could you also wait in room 103? Understood. Thank you. Well, it seems like we may need to look a little harder at the scene of the crime. Yes, the victim's room is room 102. Okay, let's go. So we have a whole case in our hands. That will probably take another 2 or 3 chapters, 2 or 3 episodes, so I guess I will leave it here. And we'll see you next time. For now, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you as always for your support. Otsuhono, bye bye!